There we go.
Okay. Is everybody aware where we left off?
I am.
Yes. We are in a room full of sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi?
That's
Guai?
what I heard.
Sarcophagi. Huh.
So you guys will all at this point essentially step out of your resting boxes, the lovely vertical resting boxes, and you find yourself in what appears to be an underground room with a wooden table, almost as though it's like a picnic table, but not quite. Uh, the seating for this table is not attached to it. However, the main part of the table itself is constructed like that of a picnic table. You will see everything from a few steins placed on the table, marks in the table, everything from blade cuts to things that have been spilt and so on. Um, also been cleaned up, but the wood itself is stained. And there are three doors in this room on the other side of that table. And of course, there's also the Goliath that I had mentioned, standing basically aside to the right side of where all of these things are in the room. And you all will basically step out and see each other. So from there, I will allow a little bit of RP while I get some things ready.
Nice.
Huh.
Question. What
Yeah.
the fuck was that and where are we?
Hmm. Felt like a dream.
It did. But I'm guessing we had a stream, but
You were there. And you
you
were
were
there.
there. You were there too. Yeah, what the, did we all, well, I'm confused.
Awful confuddled.
Um, and why are we on sleeping, what,
I don't know.
there's so many questions that need to be answered.
My back's a little stiff. Hmm.
I can fix that
What
for you.
say you, Sapphire?
I agree that situation was quite weird. I'm glad none of us have taken grave physical harm and are no longer in danger, but I am quite perplexed on the situation we have gotten ourselves into. But we shall prevail in the end and learn our place and what is going on soon enough, I imagine.
Uh-huh. Toto, you confuse me every time you speak. Anyway, we shall go. Let's go and try to get the fuck out of this coffee room.
Agreed.
And I'll turn around and see the fucking huge Goliath bag. Oh shit! Hello, sir. Or madame, whatever you are.
What is your name?
He will be standing there, still as a board, eyes open, almost as though unfazed by presence.
Hello?
Well, that's rude. Um, Gia, go poke him with a stick.
No, Chia's gonna walk over to him, extend her hand, and introduce herself. Hi, my name's Chia. What's yours?
And again, there will not be a response.
Chia's gonna wave her hand in front of his face, like, hello?
Ah, a familiar sight. I too have been caught like this before in meditation, though I do not know if this fellow is in meditation. Sapphire's just gonna like poke him, like right the titty, like right the side boob. Just poke.
You're probably too short to get in to go up to him.
Yeah, I guess probably in the leg then, because my character's like 4 foot something, 4'9" I believe,
I think you're taller than me.
by like 2 inches. Yeah.
So you poke him.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm standing right in front of him. It's like,
I'm now standing beside him.
hi.
I'm like standing back a few fucking feet, just like this is gonna end badly. Someone's getting thrown through that table.
Okay. As you poke him, he is going to collapse to his knees and gasp for air.
So I'm still looking up at his face.
Right.
Interesting. So, are you okay?
Goodness, I did not think my poke was that
After
strong.
several deep breaths and exhales, his response will be, yes. I am fine.
Hi, fine. I'm Chia. Nice to meet you.
God damn it, Gia. That is not what he meant.
You are a wise one. As he glances up at you.
Stop. Down. I'm pretty sure even on his knees, he's taller than 4'6".
He'd have probably been about eye level, but
Oh.
head down, just kind of glance upward. It is very nice to see that you are all well awake.
Do
I've
we
been
know you?
waiting. You don't know me, but I'm afraid that you will have to be in the process of getting to know me, for this is pretty much your only option.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm sure you guys are very much confused.
Yeah.
Intensely.
Do you guys recall any memory of each other?
mm-hmm.
Yep.
We just had a whole dream together.
A dream.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting.
And she is going to start
Hmm.
describing the dream. You know,
Okay.
there was this house with these little chickens in it. We killed them. There were these two doors. We had to go in the one door to get the key for the other door. There was this creature in the pit. There were these two spider-like creatures on the roof. We got the key. We unlocked the door. There were these two brain-like creatures. There was two dragons and this almost devil-looking creature that seemed offended that we were there. And it
Then threw a
left.
transform. Then threw a transform and left.
Mhm. And the one dragon died. We were able to save the other. And then we woke up here.
Obviously, this being explained in much detail.
Those are the details.
Oh, okay. Very well. Then you clearly all share the same dream.
Correct.
Does this make you feel any sort of way?
Confused.
Confused, yeah. Like, how is that possible? First off,
Well,
Was it really a
let's
dream?
just say you've been pulled through a dimensional plane because the one you used to exist in no longer exists.
Oh,
And you can thank the devilish creature for that you will see.
so my home is gone.
Not really gone, just maybe a little different than you remember. Then probably a long ways from here.
where are we?
Haha. You are nowhere and everywhere at the same time.
I'm sorry, I need to interject right quick. Al, say something.
Something.
Master Dog,
What's up?
cool. Dill,
Ah,
Axel, you're the only one echoing for me.
That's
Hardcore. Hardcore.
I
He has
mean,
an
it's
NBA.
not. It's
Hey,
not.
how old were you?
It's
Me?
not him.
Yeah.
31?
echoing, It's just
mother
your
thinks you're 33.
side. It looks like.
What is he, 20 fucking 5?
No, 31.
25.
Oh, there's my boy.
Yeah, that's Wolf.
Savage motherfucker, and I love it.
We're streaming currently.
Alrighty then. Hi, Mama.
Hi, mom.
Hi.
Say she can pick up the child whenever. I don't want him anymore. She's being a pain in the ass.
Welcome to being a parent. Alright, Axel, say something again.
Sure.
Fuck. Yeah, he's.
I did just hear that through your mic or someone's mic. I heard Wolf echo actually.
I'm echoing for you.
In my mother's brain, what your
For a
name was,
second.
Al, and she's just like, nope, I'm fucking done.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a test. Axel, hold off for just a moment. Stop showing me that. Axel, say something. I popped you out and popped you back in.
And apparently that auto mutes.
Oh. Alright. Should be good. Sorry. It was just getting to the point where it was gonna affect everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
Anywho, so what do you mean by everywhere and nowhere at the same time?
You see, I've been instructed with my great powers to essentially pull you guys from that plane from a preferred reference of mine. And right now, you're not really in a material world, yet you are in a material world. Think of it like a magic
Can
room.
can I roll an insight die to see if I know where we're at?
Yeah.
Yeah, no fucking clue.
No idea.
Not
Not
either.
even close.
Might
You just
I ask,
you
good
just see
sir,
her. She's like, and then you hear fucking dial-up noises coming from in her head as she's looking around.
Now one, Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Good sir, I have a question. Are the gods are the gods aware of us? Like, do we still like exist in this world? Like, will my deity still know who I am?
Oh, absolutely. There's all still a relatively same world. Things just might slightly be different.
In essence of going left instead of right, like switching sides of the road, is what you mean?
No, no,
Like,
no. Let's say that when you were little, you may or may not have spilled something of great importance to you. Instead of the contents going one direction, in this world they may have gone a different direction. Ever so slight changes.
I've heard rantings from mad monks at the monastery about this kind of experience. I didn't believe them.
Maybe you should believe those
Definitely
that are
interesting.
wise. However, it appears that by your guys' shared dream, to sum it up, you have a mission, and that is to fend off the lovely winged devil that you may or may not know by name. And if you don't, her name would be Zariel. Or Zariel, depending on how you roll your tongue.
Hmm. So, how if we are in between the materializing thing, if I got that correct, how do we get out of this area that we're currently in to the actual world?
Ah, see. Must you not worry about that, for this is my magical little room. It only seems to fade when I allow it to fade.
Ah,
Do you all think you are up for an adventure mission?
I have a feeling we have no choice in this, so I assume yes.
No, I know where we're at. Just give me a minute.
Ooh, this should be good. Tortoise, do you have anything to say about this?
I'm always up for an adventure. It's my style. I love adventure.
I know where we're at. We're in the Shadow Realm.
No, no, wrong again. You're in the overworld. You're just in a room in which you have no way out, unless I say. But that, it was nice meeting you.
What was your name again?
My name is Sight.
Pleasure.
The pleasure is mine and the dragon.
That's right.
A what?
I will be kind enough to guide you out. However, I will have to step away briefly before we do this. Feel free to explore what little room there is here. Never know what my kin have left behind. And at that, he is going to bow out and just kind of step backwards into the dirt wall and kind of just disappear.
Okay.
Can I
Go ahead, though.
can I search the room can I try to search the room thoroughly?
Yeah, you guys are freely able to move around in this room. It's no bigger than 10 by 15. Of course, again, 3 doors on the back walls.
Okay.
Uh, you
what
guys
about
are
the
gonna
wall?
auto pass because you'll be able to walk around with your perception. So
Gotcha. Do I find anything?
again, again, in the main room there's a table. There's some steins or tankards sitting on there. Some markings. And the markings seem to be kind of like a wood burnt in markings. They're that of a flaming, or not flaming, but more like a fist per se that appears to be dripping liquid from it.
Hold on, guys. I mean, just
Um,
put me on
and there's 2
autopilot.
of those specifically on that table.
Put me on autopilot. I have to go deal with this child real quick. She's crying majorly. Just put me on.
Yep. Go be a dad.
Yep.
And if you all search the rooms, you will know that all the rooms have a chest in them.
I'd like to search the chest.
Okay. You go to open the chest and it doesn't open. It appears to be locked.
This chest is locked. Sapphire, what do you think? Should we try to open it?
I think it is best we do not anger the person who is, in essence, keeping us trapped here.
But there's free stuff. Possibly.
Potentially, but it might also be nothing.
That is true.
Since Sapphire's cheeky, can she just walk away and go sit on the table like a fucking gremlin and try and commune with Gaia to see if just see if she can see if she's in the correct area, see if she can get any more information than what's been told.
Okay. Give me a deck save.
Deck save. Oh yeah, shit! I guess it's the
Mhm.
Goliath table. Oh, shit! Yeah. Hold on. Fucking Dex. There it is. Does a 22 hit?
Does it hit? So, as you go sit on this table, taking no damage from sitting on this table, but you find yourself sitting on items that you can't seem to see.
There's very interesting workings going on here, but I shall pay no mind as I am set on one thing at the current second. Then, you know, doing a like religion. I don't know. I've never done the
To do what now?
commune with the deity.
Oh,
See
so
if
you're
I'm
not
in
be
contact.
bothered by anything that you settle?
Just like see like information on the world and shit like that. See like the standings of like nature
So
and
religion?
how humans are doing. Sapphire likes to speak to Gaia a lot. Gaia doesn't always answer. Did I get two
That.
22s in a fucking row?
Yep, that'll succeed. Gaia will answer, but she's going to. Gaia will skirt around whatever it is you're trying to figure out, and the information you receive will be along the lines of hurry. There isn't time to wait. You have been chosen to save many of her kind or her followers, per se, from the fate that is nearing.
I will do my best. I would have much preferred more information, but I'm not picky. I will work with what I got. You just hear a fucking Discord call drops.
Voodoo.
Huh?
Alright.
It was kind of blotchy. It was kind of blotchy coming through to you, but that's basically what you would have received.
What was that noise? Sapphire, are you okay?
I'm gonna climb down and try and explain to Chia that like what the Goliath said is true. Like we are like we do like still exist. Like all the gods are fine. Like everything's like, or at least I'm assuming because contacted the Gaia. Which feel like I guess we have nothing left to do but wait for our host to come back.
Okay.
You will hear a very daunting sound, almost as though a whisper, kind of, but it'd be like a whisper from a siren coming from the table. You're not able to quite make it out. It's a very faint sound. And every
Look.
time you hear it, you'll see that those wood burnt end fists seem to start to glow a little bit and then kind of phase out.
Did you hear something?
not quite sure. The table is
The table's talking to us.
fading in and out for some reason. Glowing in certain areas.
The joint's haunted.
So, do you step towards the table, or what are you doing?
I
May as well.
suppose. Yeah.
Okay. As you all, or if you guys make your way towards the table, the closer you get, the louder, obviously, the sound will become, but also the brighter that those insignia become illuminated. As you walk up to them.
Did the insignia say anything?
Nope. Just becomes
Nope.
more illuminated. Not quite what you would register as a fully lit flame. Slightly dimmer than that.
I meant, did the insignia spell anything out?
Nope. It's just the fist. The wood burnt in their fist. Which what looks like dripping blood.
Can Sapphire run the back of her hand across one of them?
Yeah. You won't feel anything. I mean, your hand, of course, would block the light.
Interesting.
Would I know what this marking is?
I mean, again, it appears to just be a fist that has a liquid dripping from it.
Okay. So there's no. This is just a foreign marking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. How big are the chairs?
Chairs are that of a normal chair, easily
Okay.
capable. It's more like a wood stool per se.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Sapphire and say, the stand sleeping. My feet hurt. I think they're a little swollen. I think I'm gonna sit down for a minute. What do you think?
Some rest sounds nice. I shall meditate for a bit myself.
As
Oh.
well,
Cheers.
Sapphire, what do you? Or Chia? I forgot
Cheers.
which one's which.
Chia's gonna hop up in a chair.
As you hop up in the chair, one of the three emblems will come to a full glow. And above that, a key will manifest itself. Kind of levitating above that said emblem.
Can I reach the key?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the key.
Well, then you would grab the key, and as you grab it, you'll notice that it appears to be relative to the lock of a chest. It is made of basically a solid brass.
I'm gonna look at the key. Look at the chest. The key. Look at the chest.
The chests are
Sapphire.
in the rooms.
Sapphire,
They're on the
look.
beds.
I got a key.
Sapphire's gonna see this and follow suit. It's like Ash sitting down, just like, yeah, may as well. Then I guess turning to she had just been like, well, you wanted to see what was in those chests, so
Mm-hmm.
let us see. We'll check out yours first.
Okay. I'm gonna hop down and go over to the chest.
As you hop down, the key appears to disappear from your hand.
Oh. Sapphire.
Use mine. I shall stay here.
Okay. Does the key reappear then?
Sapphire never got out
if
of her chair.
yeah, Sapphire never got out of the chair. Sapphire handed you her key.
Like,
Oh.
As soon as you got up, your key disappeared, and Sapphire like hadn't had the chance to get up yet
Okay.
to follow.
I will take Sapphire's key and unlock one of the chests.
Okay.
Whichever
soon as
one the
you-
key works for.
It'll work for any of them.
Okay.
So any chest at random, you can unlock it. As soon as it becomes unlocked, that key will dispel.
Okay. I will unlock the first chest.
It becomes unlocked.
I'm gonna take the lock. Is it an actual like padlock, or is it just like a lock built into the chest?
It's built into the chest.
Okay. I'm gonna open it, and then I'm gonna go sit down and ask Sapphire to go unlock one for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Sapphire's gonna do that.
Okay. You also, as soon as you unlock one of the chests and one of the 3 rooms, again the key will dispel. Chest is unlocked.
Okay. What about goo? I will motion for Goo to sit down. And then take his key and go unlock his chest.
Okay. Did Chia sit back down or Sapphire?
Sapphire's still just sitting, but like once or no, she didn't never sit back down. She just like got back and
Okay.
I guess we sat Goo down.
Well, I know
Went for the third
Bill had
chest.
asked us to kind of draw him along, so
Oh, that's right.
I was gonna sit him in the chair, take his key, and go unlock his chest.
If he sits in the chair, you will see that third emblem again partially become lit.
I'm gonna sit next to him.
That is with you sitting next.
Oh, so there's no key?
Not at this point.
Sapphire's also gonna sit down. Like, interesting. Well,
Yeah,
previous
okay.
GPs only required one of us to sit down.
Sapphire sits down. The key then appears. And Goo
that
can
is
grab
why
the third
magic
key.
annoys me.
Does he unlock his chest then? DM? Axel?
Back.
Okay. Would he be able to go unlock his chest then?
You can go unlock his chest, and all three of the chests will be open. Um, Also, you will notice that a very shallow box manifests almost as though it lifts up out of the center of this table. It's all but 2 inches tall, 18 inches wide. Not very big at all, but you can clearly tell it is a hinged box that has come up from the table.
Can I
It's not
reach
very
the
big.
box? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I think we're both going for it. What are we gonna like touch hands on the way to grab it?
The box does not move.
I'm gonna open the box.
Okay.
Does the box open?
You open the box and you find yourself three things: a scroll that appears to be rolled up and bound by a black, like a black sooted tie, something tied from intestine.
Mhm.
A bracelet and a what would be relative to a gear or a spur that is not much bigger than the bracelet.
So it's a scroll, a bracelet, and a spur.
Yes, spur gear, cogwheel. And it too is comprised of a brass material.
Quite an interesting selection of items to put in a very oddly placed box. Let's go see what's supposed to be
Then-
chests.
Upon your guys' inspection of the chests, you will find what is relative to a canvas-like linen, about 8 foot by 8 foot if it were to be unfolded, and in that there is 5 rations, a lovely little bag, and that is all.
So there's 5 rations and a bag in the chest.
Wrapped up in a canvas-like linen.
Okay. Uh, I guess I would take those out of my chest.
Assuming the rest follows, that is what everybody would acquire.
Nas ever
Okay, so it's
standing behind Chia. She's not gonna grab anything.
So it's 5 rations, a cloth-like wrapping,
A canvas-like
canvas-like
Linen.
wrapping. Linen. Okay.
and
Is that
in a bag. It looks like a little pouch or satchel.
Okay. Custom item, I'm assuming.
No.
No. Okay. What would they be called?
So you can add it to your guys' character sheets, but your characters do not exactly know at this point what they are. They're just little bags. They are a bag of holding.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put that in my backpack. And The linen.
What about it? They
Uh,
just literally just a canvas like linen.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that up and stick it in my backpack also.
Okay. Assuming the rest of you do as well, yeah?
Sapphire doesn't want to take stuff without permission or anger the host, so she's not gonna touch it. But
You're gonna do what now?
I imagine Goo probably would. Sapphire's just gonna leave it, like leave the stuff, unless somebody forces her to take it, or unless you actually want me to take that stuff. But then just
I mean, I don't know if you caught it earlier there. He did say to help yourself to the things within this room.
oh, did he?
Yes.
I turned you up
Left
since
by
then.
his kin.
I didn't hear you. I had to
Okay, yeah.
turn you up. Oh, well, Sapphire's gonna go for it then. I
Okay,
didn't hear that
so
part.
Right, and I just wanted to make sure. So go ahead and add all that to your inventory.
Alright.
At the point in which all of these chests close and you guys pack everything up, you guys will be shunted into the overworld, standing among Cytol.
I'm gonna need to be told the items again. So one was a bag of holding.
Bag of holding, was it 3 or 5 rations? What did I say?
It's 5.
5.
I remember the rations. I just
Yeah,
don't remember
5, 5. And then a canvas like linen.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the table and inspect
Okay.
these items that appeared in the box.
Would that just be linen then?
Yeah, that's fine.
What did you add it as, Al?
I didn't. I was gonna put cloth.
I don't even know if there is linen. To be fair, I don't know how
There
to fucking
isn't.
spell it either. Oh yeah, it's cloth.
I'm just gonna do a custom item of cloth.
I think cloth does exist.
Does it?
No,
I got
clothes,
clothes,
mending,
yeah.
clothes comment.
So you can't really go back to the table.
Oh,
Upon everybody grabbing their stuff, they've been shunted into the overworld, standing among Cytol.
oh.
What do we want the way for the custom item to be?
I just put cloth and it has 1 pound. Or just one. I didn't even put a weight because it's a roll of cloth. It'd be like the weight of a shirt, I assume.
I added the 3 items.
Jesus is gonna be standing there with like a little frown on her face.
However, those items will be in Cytol's hand, and he will be holding his hand out with the expression of which one of you is going to carry these,
I nominate Goo.
for they are imperative to your journey.
Do you agree, Sapphire? Let the big guy carry him.
I do believe I could probably carry more, but
Okay.
as
if you
I
wanna carry.
enjoy the mayhem, let's get Goo to carry them, yes.
Oh, Goo, would you be so kind to carry these?
Goo being an autopilot auto agrees.
Oh, he just got those pawned off, huh?
Fuck them.
So you guys are essentially sitting in the very back part of a canyon, very vertical, rocky, jagged mountains surround all of you, the backside, with one way out, which is a relatively gradual upward descent. Might take a half hour or so to kind of make the climb up out of there. And so I will tell you that there are many great things in the direction in which she's about to send you. And atop the hill, this is the safest place to be as of this point. Again, bowing out, stepping backwards into the rock cliff and disappearing.
I really want to learn that trick. It's very ominous. Anyway, we were given a vague direction. Shall we head that way?
Yes.
He would have pointed at you guys the upward and out direction.
Okay. Yes, I think we should start heading that way.
Onward and upward, I guess.
And Chia's gonna pull out her flute and start playing a song that is very akin to the Barney theme song.
I can't remember if I have an instrument or not. Let me see if I do.
Oh, don't play it. I don't want to get copyright strike.
I
me-
do not.
Roll me some perceptions.
That is dirty.
Looking for mine. There it is. That was natural. Give it a second.
Dirty likey. Oof.
That was
Nice. So we got a dirty 20 and a nat 20.
Must not be showing up on my end, so let's
Oh, we flashed.
do that. Sorry, talking to myself. There they are.
Well, with your guys' with your true perception, I'm going to go ahead and say that Master's whatever he doesn't see, you guys will help him see. That being said, upon your guys' first 15 minutes of travel, you will all see the remains of your kind scattered among
Sorry.
the floor and the sides.
Yeah.
So everything from satyr skulls and carcasses to
Damn.
the shells of larger and smaller shell-like creatures.
Sorry. I'm sorry for laughing. My sister just sent me a video of my nephew being an idiot.
Those are always nice.
Does anybody want to see it?
Sure, you can send it.
Not currently. We,
Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, yes, dead skulls everywhere, shells.
Very proud Uncle Rattler.
Yes. That's my nephew. He takes after his mom's side of the family. Anyway, sorry, Axel.
No, you're good.
I just wanted you to know why I busted up laughing while you're talking about dead Ken.
Sapphire's gonna be visibly
Is
sad.
Master back, or is he still doing the situation?
Jill's still
Assuming
doing
he's
the
still-
kid.
So, can we take a 2-minute break? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, let's just call an intermission.
Yeah, I gotta whiz. What time is it? Oh, it's only 8:30. Nice.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Renovato, yes. He likes to. He's actually very conscious when it comes to that kind of stuff, surprisingly. As far as recycling goes. I know it's a joke, but I'm actually really proud of the kid. He's doing a good job. And don't worry, this is just lemonade with a bit of foam on top.
Yep.
The very, very delicious adult beverage.
Incorrect. It's actually significant others' bodily fluids. That's why it says super warm and super foamy.
Oh,
Damn.
but we don't have lemonade in the house. Oh!
Exactly. Now you're getting it, boy.
You're just like his mother. Please tell me you've seen that video.
Probably have. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm fucking tired.
The kid comes walking in and introduces his girlfriend to his dad, and he's on a leash.
No, yeah, no, I know it's not. No, I got it. Yep. Yep. I took my brain a sec. I got it.
Processing noises.
It's like fucking dial-up fucking internet in my fucking brain. Somebody's using the phone.
Mm. Oh, actually, funny story. The name. We were
Oh,
actually talking about
curious question. I lost track of where y'all are at. Where are you?
we just got outside. Saitol pointed us in the direction to go. We were just setting off.
Okay.
We saw all the dead things.
Ah,
Have we moved on from them yet?
No, then the nephew video happened, and I was like,
Aye.
oh, I have to go pee.
As soon as we're
oh, so we're in intermission.
Yes.
Alrighty, what's up, Reno? Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, night, dawn, or dusk. Welcome to one of our 2 D&D campaigns. This is the kind of style that we're going to be running them in. We have Off the Wall playing... Hey, what's your character off the wall?
I am Chia.
Okay.
Chia is a female satyr bard.
And then we have Master Dog. Sorry, further over there.
Hello.
I need to make an... Go ahead and tell us about your character, if you do not mind.
I am Portal.
Name?
Named Sapphire, and you're gonna hear me say some really really dumb shit, like some shit that you'd hear like a really really high college student say. Well, like just fucked up.
If you're talking about keeping off the wall, yes, I've known him for now at least a couple years.
3 years, I think.
2 or 3 years, something like that. So, yeah, he's kind of stuck with me now at this point. He's going to become my best man at, my wedding anyway, so. Yeah, I think he's going to stick around. Then we also have Goo, also known as Dill, up there, far right side. He is currently unavailable. He is taking care of a small child. So, Goo is a lizard person. I'm not sure of what class, as Master Dog rubs his nipples randomly.
Did you not read the chat?
Renault called me his son.
Oh, fantastic.
Daddy.
And then Axel, better yet, Dill, introduce your character to chat.
I don't think Bill's back yet.
And then we have Axel. Axel is the wonderful DM of all of this fuckery.
Yes. And your character.
We will get to mine when we get there.
Correct answer.
Yeah, we have not met.
Nope.
Her? It's the creature.
We have not met them.
As long as party completely ignores everything about what I say, I will be happy to introduce what my character is to chat.
La la la, can't hear you. La la la.
Okay, fantastic. So I am Roth, a ranger. Yeah, Axel being in the room is rare. So,
What?
but I'm a ranger and I'm a wood elf. So,
Bun bun.
and there's a bunny now.
Eat a bun bun.
He really doesn't want to be with me right now. Father, release me. Father.
He's gonna.
Father,
like-
release me.
He's beating your
Stop.
ass.
Stop. Stop fucking trying to dig through me. You want? Okay, you go. Fucking.
I like how he's digging at you. Like, okay, you let him go. He just like sits on your lap. And just like, get the fuck out of here.
Dickhead.
Fuck out of here.
That would be psycho.
And Axel is our lovable DM.
Huh. Am I really that lovable?
You're a likable guy.
Correct.
Although I have
So
the unfair advantage of knowing you for a few years.
Until you throw
There is
Mind
that.
Flare at you, and then I'm gonna bite your fucking foreskin off.
A mind flare. I actually have something better than that.
Oh, great.
So
I'm just gonna take your whole tip then. Got it.
so the whole Axel has PTSD from a mind flare.
Not a mind flare.
I thought it was.
No.
Oh.
Mind Flare Lich.
Oh.
You mean the final boss in the other campaign?
The possible final boss in the other campaign. Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom. So... Really? Dedical porn? Reno? The fuck's wrong with you, my friend?
To be fair, what isn't wrong with Reno? He keeps threatening to fuck Arky with fucking maple syrup. Like, why would you
This
waste
message was
perfect
not
maple
correctly
syrup?
hidden.
Oh, I'm an attention whore, so while we're waiting, y'all want to see my tattoos?
Sure.
I'm a weeb, so I got this one. My
Mhm.
favorite anime character on her little tiny tiger.
Who is that?
It's Taiga Isuka. It's my Discord profile picture, and
Oh.
also literally my like profile picture.
Oh.
And then there's also I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. That's Flip, but it says Grandma
Nice.
because it's my
Actually,
grandmother's favorite flower.
It's going across normal. Raise your right
for
hand.
me, the camera's flipped.
Okay, here's my right hand.
And here's mine.
Yeah, it's on the left side of the screen for me.
Okay, like is this backwards?
Yeah.
No, that's correct.
Oh.
The Calb.
So apparently Master is such a weeb according to Dark 13 Pixie.
Where did Brittany come from? What the? That's my favorite gamer girl.
Also, Dark Pixie, thank you for being a first time chatter. Welcome to the fuckery that we call a stream. So, what are we waiting on?
He's special.
Still, honestly.
Okay. My special son, Ed. Really? Ow. Ow. Ow.
I love that. But he's special.
Ow. That's supposed to have 2 Ds for Ed, Ed, and Eddie. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you.
Do.
You know it's bad when you scroll the D&D monster text and you go, ooh, piece of candy.
Do.
Saving that.
Oh, thanks.
I have a I have a 5'2" rage machine of a lady in the chat that will throw hands with everyone, so I'm safe.
Oh, is that Dark Pixie?
So I'm not fully safe because she's also gonna beat my ass, but
Are we talking about Dark Pixie?
yeah, she's gonna beat my ass one of these days.
I'd pay $10 to see that.
Pay to see this.
Hey, Renovato
Yeah, I don't.
wants
I'm
just a
gonna be-
mirror.
I'm gonna be.
He's
hanging
like, "Hey,
from a
you."
fucking radiator in the back of her house. I'm just gonna like wake up all drowsy. Hey,
Sure will, just you wait.
I would be locked up with my own fucking thing.
Give me my passport. You're screwed, bud.
The worst part is, my mother will open the door. She'll just be like, "Oh, hey, Brittany, what's up?" Yeah, that's her. Just completely sell me out.
Let's be honest, your mother's gonna sell you out because that just means she doesn't have to do it.
She's gonna tie herself up to the bed and tell you to go do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. So you're gonna go to Timmy's.
Nah, she's married. She ties Bobber to her bed and then just leaves the dog in the room. She goes for a nap.
Used to work for immigration.
No, yeah, he used to work for immigration, then somebody decided to be a dumbass and somebody brought a firearm up to the immigration point. Reno here, our good friend, was the one that ended up taking the round.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I'm not Canadian. Well, I'm American. Okay. He's
Yeah, you
down
can tell
for
he's American. He's got a
oh.
steering wheel mounted right above his head, and
Oh,
also the flag.
yeah, I said Timmy's. I have Canadian friends. Sorry.
Also, Reno, you know my fiance's Canadian, and this guy's going to be my best man. He knows all about the Timmies because of me.
Oh, I've had Timmy's before when I was up in New York.
It's also in Ohio.
That's
No,
probably not the same.
it's not.
It was pretty good.
It's not the same. And, I mean, if we want to go above and beyond.
Okay, I gotta look. Oh, thanks.
I return with box.
Son very
Hold on.
often.
Is that a box of Timmy's? Are there coffee crisps in there? Oh, yes.
Ooh,
My
Ow!
bad.
How much coffee did you order?
2 cans of it.
You can get coffee
I
crisps
thought
too.
you
Those things are amazing.
Had them.
I love coffee crisps.
They are awesome. I've got an
Hold on.
empty can of Timmy's.
Just so we're aware, they are at an ad break. But for those in the call, are you wondering how many cans of Timmy's I've gone through so far? The metal cans?
They
I probably
were
go through, like, one of those in a
this
month. I
big.
guarantee you are probably going through like 2 of them in a month, possibly 3.
In this household, I'm like the only one that drinks the Timmy's unless the fiance is here. So, me alone has gone through about 3 or 4 tins already of the big cans.
It's good shit, isn't it?
It is. I even have it in the semi.
How long?
Now I know what to get you for your wedding gift, says Reno. That's right, Reno's a mod. I was like, he's probably in an ad. No, he's a mod. He doesn't get the ads.
He has the sword
Mods
next
do
to
get
it.
ads, do they not? I'm pretty sure they do. They should.
Oh no.
Let me mute myself.
As we still hear him.
I'm gonna consume some balls, some meaty balls.
Ah, he has Twitch Turbo. That's why he's not getting ads.
That's what I was thinking.
For those that are wondering, at the same time, while they're playing D&D, while I wait for them to come either find or meet my character, I'm over here playing a video game. I had done a small amount of work on a map in the background, but you gotta be in the mood.
Correct. So I don't draw a lot because existence is pain, and I never really strike the creative flow. God, I'm fucking edgy for a 24-year-old. Whatever.
Alright, I need to turn this fucking game down. Give me that audio.
Are you playing American Truck Simulator?
No.
No, I thought I heard Jake Briggs.
I heard them too, but I imagine that was probably through Axel's mic, as he's, well, actively driving a fucking truck.
No, I'm playing the Beast of Bermuda game.
Is Dill back yet? Or is he still dealing with the...
There's a possibility that Dill passed the fuck out. He didn't get much sleep last night. I think he
Oh, well, he was
passed out
also
for like
dealing
2
with...
hours.
He was dealing with Crying Child, too.
Well, I guess we'll just wrap him up into
A neat little ball, and
a 12-inch floating, 12-inch floating rope of sorcery that we call the pocket.
oh, ready to kick this thing off
That
again?
being said, yeah, let's do this.
Yay. We're still marching up the hill, and Gia's still playing her flute to the tune of Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
Yeah, you don't know that one. Sorry, but
Okay, it's Yankee
Um,
Doodle then. Same tune.
do you guys converse at all over these corpses laying about?
Sapphire's just gonna like say casually, like not to anyone or anything like that, like in like sort of a mumble tone, just like what sort of unholy evil could do such a thing to such innocent people, and like on the way walking up, like offer a prayer that pretty much just like in general, like all the gods, but mostly to Gaia, to like help spread the message and like put the souls where they need to get to if they believe in anything.
Oh, well, a perception. And both of you an initiative.
Oh, what is it with me and the nat ones tonight? That's the
Ooh.
second one.
What the fuck did I just roll? Okay,
Perception
that
and then
roll
an
right.
initiative.
No, my mouse was hovering over something different. I think I moved it accidentally afterwards.
I just love how it pops up initiative
Uh,
check on your end.
Okay. Initiative. Oh, not perception that you got was a 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear when you walk up there and you do your little prayer deal in general to the gods. You hear the hollow scratching of like a shell against rock. And it is very close to you. But you don't see it. You can only hear it. And I'm not sure where Sapphire is at, if she's up there standing next to you or not.
You talking to me?
Yeah, are you up there
Oh,
standing next to...
Yeah, I was up there standing next to that.
All right, well, then I guess you can roll a perception
would've-
as well.
Okay, yeah, I did. I thought you had said both to roll.
Shoot. Oh, yeah. No, that was initiative, but
Oh! Well, do you want to count that
Perception.
perception or re-roll it?
No, he rolled a perception. Wait.
No.
Yeah, he rolled.
Yeah, I rolled
Oh,
a perception. You
oh,
want to
okay,
re-roll it?
never
Or...
mind. I
initiative.
see it. No, I see it. You also hear it, and you see this shell moving ever so slightly.
I'm gonna quit playing my flute and point it out.
It's all but, I don't know, probably about 15, 20 foot from you guys. It's kind of off on the side in some rubble.
I pointed out the sapphire and go, "What is that?"
I'm not quite sure. I didn't even see it, if I'm being honest.
Do you guys advance to it, or are you going to meander on the way, completely ignoring it? It's up
What
to
do
you.
you What do you think, Sapphire?
Might be a survivor. We should attempt to help in any way possible.
Okay.
So we're gonna approach it, I guess.
Chia's gonna put her flute away and then just say, "Are you okay?"
It will not get any response from that area.
I guess we're gonna approach them.
Okay. As you approach, you'll see this shell moving up and down ever so slightly, but at a rapid pace. The shell is entirely covering whatever is underneath it.
Oh, look,
Sapphire's gonna,
it's...
as
Go ahead.
sweetly as possible, say, friend, it is safe to come out, as she lays a hand on the back of the shell. We mean you no harm.
You cannot see what's underneath it, but it also it just continues moving up and down at a rapid pace. No response to you. Nothing.
I'm gonna grab some like rations out and which I imagine is, I don't know, probably just like beef jerky or some shit like that. And try to like place it down in front. Like we bring peace offerings to prove that we mean no harm.
Okay. And again, no fighting shell. That you can tell that this shell is essentially the back of, I mean, obviously the outer shell part of it, of a turtle or a tortoise, whatever you want to call it. But there's nothing in it.
Kind. Oh. As soon as Sapphire realizes
There's
that,
something under it.
she's gonna flip it. Well, I say flip it, but
Okay.
she's gonna like lift it, like, try not to alarm the creature underneath.
You go to flip it. Completely unaware of for this thing underneath, completely unaware what's on the outside. It is going to jump up out of this little burrow or this little hole that this shell was covering, it's going to dart off. But you will notice that it appears to be like the metal skeleton of a chest. You know, like the frame of a wood chest, the metal pieces. It's going to jump up out of there. And it's going to be like a very bland green color. But it's not an actual chest, it's gelatinous on the inside of this metal frame. And its little gelatinous feet are going to poke out the bottom, and it's going to scurry off at an extreme pace. Up the side of the mountain. And just kind of perch up on top, out of reach. And as it stops, you're going to see two googly eyes roll over the backside, appearing to look down at you.
Look at Sapphire and say, I think we are best to leave that one alone.
Agreed, though I do believe that is the direction we need to be traveling.
Mm-hmm. Is there a way around it?
It would have went up the side, not
Oh.
necessarily in front of you, up the side of the mountain.
Steer clear a bit, because I don't know what that thing is.
So I guess we'll proceed, but I'll keep an eye on it as we proceed.
Every time you look away, you're going to hear the metal clacking across rocks and bouncing off of stuff. And it's just going to be changing locations. On every once in a while, you will catch a glimpse of it actually moving.
Is it following us?
It's not necessarily following you, it's just moving perches as you guys skirt on the way out. Keeping distance, yet keeping within visual contact.
I'm going to give it like one of these I'm watching yous.
Its little legs are going to pop out the bottom, and it's going to bounce itself up and down like 3 times and then set itself back down.
Smart ass little thing. Okay. Just continue on, Sapphire.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are about 5 minutes out from cresting the top. Chia, give me a deck save.
Mm-hmm. 18?
Okay. You're going to be knocked off your feet from the backside. And land, not taking any damage, you were able to break your fall. Even though your feet got swept out from underneath you. And Sapphire, you will see this little chest of gelatinous sorcery pass in front of you.
Wouldn't I have seen it coming?
Huh?
Wouldn't I have seen it coming? I've been keeping my eye on it.
It'd come up from behind.
Okay.
Sapphire
You don't take any damage from it.
Instinctively jump on Chia and the slime, like hands out, ready to possibly take an attack.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna ready, basically.
Pretty much just like instinctively like jumping in front of it. like block an attack if need be.
And she, I am assuming you stand yourself back up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While that's happening, you stick your hands up and ready your stance. This thing is obviously it's gonna turn and look at you, but as you get in this stance, it's gonna turn and see just a random chunk of wood laying on the ground, and it's gonna go over and sit on it and absorb it, pull it up into the gelatinous and dissolve it,
Yeah, Sapphire's then gonna like.
and then
roll
look
the card.
back at you like it's gonna rotate itself and look at you. It's about, I don't know, 20 foot out from you.
Wicked.
Out of curiosity, Axel, is this what I think it is?
It's exactly what you think it is.
Okay, cool.
Don't let them fool you.
If you guys are to proceed, it's just gonna kind of bounce around and stay ahead of you guys
Okay.
as you progress up the hill, and then when you get to the top, it's going to skirt around the corner of the rocks and just kind of like disappear. But when you reach the top of this mountain, it's going to look as though something very a large effort was done to make a large flat landing on the top of this mountain. And you're going to notice that because it's a very large excavated area at the top of this mountain, there's going to be two basically peaks from where it was carved out, one on each side. And what appears to be egg-like or egg-shaped crystals that are glowing in four corners upon a metallic structure, but they're going to be floating on each of the four corners, almost as though they're kind of like a magic bridge or magic covering over this landing. And it's not radiating any sound or emitting very much for light. It's very, very dull. It is later in the evening. Sun is starting to set at this point. You will see a large creature that's going to be familiar to you in this landing. Well, I shouldn't say large. Ginormous or gargantuan creature laying aloft in the middle of this. And you can make out what appears to be a dragon-like creature. On the inside of this magical aura, and the rest is up to you now.
I'm gonna step in.
You're going to step in.
May as well.
No beating
Alright.
around the bush. No 10 minutes worth of investigating. I'm just gonna step right in.
You step in.
Mm-hmm.
And once you step in, you're going to notice that it seems very welcoming, very peaceful feeling washing over you. With a small creek or a small, it's a small creek kind of running down from one side of the mountain into this. And what you see is the backside of this dragon. If you were to walk around to the other side, you will be shocked to see the kind of astral projection that was from your dreams of the entity that was next to the building, next to the campfire. It's going to seem extremely familiar to you, as if that is the exact same thing.
You good, Master Dog?
Yeah, I'm just fucking tired.
Oh,
I'm,
we need
I'm
to call
catching I'm catching a bit of it, but like I'm fading in and out. I should be fine though. I'm just not gonna be
Well,
like quite like
we're-
fully there. I
Right.
got where we are though. We're in
Wolf.
an area and there's the dragons that we were in with our dream and shit like that.
just one, and you see the
Well,
backside of it. It appears to
'cause
be
one of them's
gold
dead.
and not blue.
No, it changed. Yeah, Sapphire either way is gonna like walk around like hands out, just like we mean you no harm, dragon friend. We're just on a
Wolf,
mission.
roll a perception.
How about a 9?
You hear something, but you can't see it. You hear the scuffle of the ground upon the other side of this dragon.
My immediate reaction will be to drop my hand to one of my short swords.
I got some water. That's the beauty of.
Okay.
Chia, upon noticing the familiarity of this dragon, will go, "Hello, friend."
Of the dragon?
You said it seemed familiar, right?
Oh, you don't. No, the astral projection of that entity sitting next to the campfire in the dream.
Okay.
That is what you guys see
Okay.
on the other side of the dragon.
Okay.
So do we see the dragon or not, or was I just being a psycho trying to walk around the
No,
dragon?
you see a gold dragon laying there, but it's not moving.
It's not what? Sorry.
Not moving.
So walking around, does Sapphire notice that? Like doing the whole like we mean you no harm, friend.
Yeah, if you were to walk up there, like you won't get a response from it. You will have actually walked up into the passive of that astral projection type.
Yeah, that's what I was walking towards because.
Okay.
Near a campfire, figured it would know some sort of language.
Then Roth, you would notice.
Oh, I see him. Her.
Yep. Specific enough, that's my bad.
I'd be right up next to Sapphire.
I want to point out, as y'all approach, I will seem very tense, ready to draw blades.
Okay. Yep. And well, as Chia was walking up, her hands are away from her weapons.
So, Am I currently in astral projection?
Currently, yes,
Okay.
but you are able to communicate.
Can I describe what, or am I too misty for any details?
You're too misty for any details.
Okay.
You to yourself is going to seem material, but to them you are not.
Right.
Sapphire, is that shadow moving towards us?
Oh, he's not moving.
No, I believe we are moving towards shadow, but
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
it is a shadow. Vaguely. I was gonna say human, but I can't. Then I was like, that would work, and then I couldn't think of another word for
Humanoid?
creature. Yeah, I guess yeah, humanoid is just really one word. Yeah, it's vaguely humanoid. Might be able to communicate. Let's just approach with caution and try to
She is gonna wave. Hello.
work the situation. That works too.
You're just gonna wave and say hello?
Mhm.
In what language?
Common.
Okay. They're going to remain silent and just stare at you.
Sapphire's gonna follow suit and do the same. It will not like like hello. It's gonna like hands together, just like good tidings, friend.
So this figure is like normal human height. I'm gonna say hello in Elvish.
It will cock its head to the side, still not speaking.
Oh, so you understand Elvish. Why are you ready to draw the blade? We mean you no harm.
He continues to watch.
We are but confused travelers. Still not knowing our purpose on this plane. But apparently we are needed. By the one called Saitol.
How do you know that name?
He was the Goliath that met us when we woke up. Very friendly fellow.
Indeed.
Do you speak common?
Out of curiosity, does the turtle speak common? Because I'm pretty sure this has all been in Elvish.
Yeah,
It's been in
no,
Elvish.
No, like fucking Sapphire's just nodding, just like yes, indeed.
We can be over here plotting your demise. And you're just like, yep, okay, yep, that sounds good, yep.
Because of the whole like memories and shit like that implanted. I don't know about implanted, but the party and shit like that, the 3-man party. Sapphire's just gonna like implicitly trust Chia.
I'll ask it if you speak common, then we could switch to common so Sapphire can speak too.
I just wanted to check. Like, does this turtle speak Elvish? Because it's like, yep, Oh, fuck around.
Oh,
They will ask, still in Elvish, why?
because my friend does not speak Elvish. And she's feeling left out if you can't tell by her insistent nodding. Yeah. She doesn't understand a word we're saying.
I have acquired something.
What have you acquired?
Puppers!
Oh, it's the Chihuahua.
The Chihuahua.
So they're going to look at you and just go, "Oh, so they're not an idiot." Got it.
Mhm.
Still in Elvish.
Oh.
Not seeming to answer your question.
Oh. So what is your name? Mine is Chia, and this is Sapphire.
Sapphire
And a
needs
sapphire.
new name.
Sapphire to her, she would hear la 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 Chia, la la Sapphire.
Sapphire's gonna try and say something celestial to the creature. Just being like, friend, is it possible that you speak this language, so that I may also be privy to what you are speaking about?
You know, just
Hold on before you reply.
Little.
This little metal frame gelatinous thing that appears to be a chest, no bigger than this basketball, or no bigger than a basketball, has come and run and perched up on the head of this dragon, watching this interaction. And every once in a while, you're going to hear a little bit of metal clinking because it's trying to wave its gelatinous because it watched you do that little deal. So now it's trying to mimic that.
It's
As
trying
it's
to
sitting
mimic the
there.
Elvish.
Yes.
the moment it's going la 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 la, trying to mimic Elvish. My individual is just gonna slightly turn their head just enough so that they can keep the pair of adventurers in their view and try to see this cube. And then it's going to just go. It's just going to shrug. And since you spoke celestial at it, it's going to just look at you, and all you're going to hear is what sounds like the crackling flames. As it asks, "Do you speak Infernal?" In Infernal.
And Sapphire's gonna be like, I'll take that as a no. Just in common, just completely drops the celestial, just like, oh, alright, got it.
Languages do you know?
Point taken.
What language have you switched to this time?
I'm still asking you in Elvish.
I know a few.
Hmm? Do you know this one? I say it in Dwarvish.
Its reply will sound almost like granite and rock breaking, but you don't understand what they're saying.
Huh.
Unless you speak deep speech.
This chest is making itself well known to Chia and Sapphire behind you. Every time you reply, it's trying to mimic it.
What about this one? And I'll say it in Goblin.
I speak this one as it replies in Sylvan. You, as a Fae, don't know Sylvan.
Nope. Somehow I do not.
That makes absolutely no sense because Sylvan is the language of Fae.
Not this one.
And it's not on the sheet.
What rock did you grow up under?
You listen here. Have you read the AI generated backstory?
No, I can't see it.
Oh.
But anyway, it's gonna just go, you know what, enough of this farce. In perfect common.
This motherfucker.
That
That is exactly what she was gonna say. Like, this motherfucker.
And
Ah,
Sapphire
there
would
we
have
are,
heard that.
friends.
Does
We
the
finally-
gelatinous coop say this motherfucker?
No, it's mimicking me.
Behind his back, just so that you two can see it. Like there's just like the ooze of gelatinous that falls out over the top, and it's like waving in the wind. Sometimes a little arm will come out on the bottom and grab it, try to pull it back down in.
This poor little mimic.
So,
He's trying so hard. Can we adopt it?
so my character is. How far away are y'all from me?
What would you say? 20 foot?
5 to 10 feet is what
10, 15 foot.
Okay.
The moment y'all would have got within 10 feet, he would have backed up an additional 10, keeping a space between y'all.
I'm gonna whisper to Sapphire. I want to try something. I'm just gonna keep slowly approaching this strange, misty figure.
As you continue to approach after they backed up the first time, they will start to draw blade.
But she,
You're close enough.
aha. Excuse me. I mean you no harm. I'm but trying to introduce myself.
Introductions can be done at the distance we are.
Well, then I am Chia.
As an ad begins. My name, now that would be telling.
I told you mine. Do you not trust me?
No.
Oh.
Just an immediate no.
managed to
No, why not?
give one's name when presented with another's as a show of good faith. As I think my compatriot told you, my name is Sapphire. I didn't catch exactly if they introduced me. I just heard my name.
Yes.
No, we were plotting your demise.
Exactly.
We'll do that later. Deal with currently.
I'm gonna look at this shadowy figure and in Elvish go, how does turtle soup sound?
Delicious. In common. He's going to reply, common. In common, delicious.
Well, I'm definitely in danger, but again, not the time. We have a mission to complete, and we are looking for.
This gelatinous chest is going to scurry and put itself between you and the turtle.
I'm gonna look at this little gelatinous cube and just go, I jest in common.
One googly eye is going to go from one side and like slowly progress over the top, moving over to look at the turtle. One eye looking at you on opposite sides of the rounded chest, as though it just went cross-eyed.
Like the eye that's closest to me is watching Sapphire, and the eye that's closest to Sapphire is watching me.
Yes.
About how far am I from the ring? Like, how far into the middle of this little thing was I?
You were probably on an outer third part, but I mean, this is a massive landing, like easily 150 foot or so wide.
And I was like, what, dead center?
Maybe just a little off of center.
Okay, so I backed up 10 feet to keep distance. Did you continue to walk towards me? Whenever I started bearing steel?
I stopped.
Okay. So I've moved 15 feet closer to the edge.
He who has no name. What is your name?
You have to earn my
What
trust.
should I call you?
You can call me whatever you wish.
What is your quest?
Currently, to tend to, as he looks around for something that's not there. Well, now that is a good question. Where did it go? For DM, he's looking around for his Drake.
Yeah.
What is the average speed of a swallow?
I don't know, it depends on how much experience you have.
I don't know.
Did you just ask in character what is the average speed of a swallow?
Yes. I was giving you the Monty Python quiz.
Yeah, I know. He's just gonna look at you and go, "What are you getting at?"
Well, a bird, a swallow, a bird.
Obviously. What does that have to do with anything?
This is just a question. Testing your knowledge.
He's just gonna ignore it.
The chest, the chest scene, what you just did to mimic the whole bird thing, and it's literally going to remove itself and try and spread a gelatinous wing from each side, hopping around, trying to flap, not making any progress of this.
So we're just seeing this little gelatinous clue with bird
Uh,
wings
it- it-
repeatedly failing, trying to jump into the
done.
air and flap.
It's just done scurried off behind you. You two don't see it, but
Oh.
Roth can.
The moment it starts hopping around trying to fly away, my guy is literally going to let go of his blades, throw his hands up, turn around, and begin to walk away. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out. In fact, he says that in perfect common and begins to walk towards the edge.
Sir,
What?
whatever is your problem? What have I said?
Not you.
Well, then whom?
He's going to indicate behind you.
I'm gonna turn around and look.
You will see it stop mid jump, like the gelatinous wings just like pull in real quick. It'll fall to the ground, and two little mimic arms will come out the side and just throw them directly up, mimic Roth's.
Roth is continuing to walk towards the edge.
Sapphire has lost all composure now, and it's just like, oh my god.
She is
We're
gonna-
not gonna get this mission done. I foresee this. The world's fucked. We're all dead.
She is going to turn it back around to the shadowy figure and say, "Sir, I believe we were sent here to find you by the one known as Saitol."
Saitol sent you here to find me.
I'm assuming so. He didn't say directly, but he's pointed us in this direction and said, "Go there."
Of all the individuals out here, to send you to find me, Saitol.
He told us to come here.
He's going to stop, turn around, and stare deeply into Chia's eyes, trying to see if there's any deceit. Was that insight?
Yeah, insight.
I won't let him automatically pass this.
With the 4.
Yeah. You can almost see, even though you can't really look at it, that you could tell that he's telling the truth by the subtle, the subtle expression of like desperation just out of all the confusion they've experienced thus far. You yourself, with that insight, would know that Saito would send people to you if if he wasn't able to be there, just as a normal.
I'm assuming by this point I'd be like 5 feet from the edge of the barrier. He's going to stop. He's going to look at Chia and go, "How did you meet Saito?"
We woke up in a room in coffins or sarcophagi, and he was there.
What was he doing?
Almost as if he was in a state of trance. Sapphire here poked him with a stick in the rib cage.
This stick with my finger, just because my fingers are bony.
She
It's not
poked
my
him.
fault. I'm portal.
She poked him in the rib cage when I was standing in front of him. He almost landed on me. It was almost a bad day. Even when he was on his knees, I still had to look up at him.
Out of curiosity, DM, you know what I'm trying to push my character to do, right? Slowly. Or do you want me to message it?
Yeah.
I drink too much water. I gotta whiz again. I'll do that.
Meanwhile, this gelatinous chest is just walking around, throwing arms up at random, including directly in front of the nose of the dragon.
Oh, thanks for the posture check.
You're welcome.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, not yet?
No, there's a whole ass fucking full dragon there, dude. Not yet.
Okay. So you woke up in a room standing in a sarcophagi or sarcophagus or whatever it was.
Mhm.
Make it easy. A coffin.
Yes, I caught.
And he was sitting there in a trance.
Yes.
What happened before you woke up?
We had a strange dream, I guess you could call it, but we were all there. Not you, but Sapphire and our other member, Goo, who was sucked up into some sort of shadow portal earlier. And I would describe in detail the dream we had. It was just like the most desperate, sincere look in my eyes.
So, do you want me to make a history check, or would he recall it perfectly the moment there is certain aspects of it mentioned that me and you had talked about outside of campaign? DM?
You would not be able to recall this because you were unaware of the dimensional tear. Again, you seem material to you, but not to them.
Right.
You think you're in the same world when you're not.
Right.
So you can roll for a history, but you
No, it's a certain thing towards beginning of dream that might ring a bell to him.
oh yeah. You can roll for a history on that.
How about a 12?
Very faint glimpses, not so much the dreamish part, but the room part, minus like any of the puzzles or clues, but Blossom you will recall. So you'll recall Blossom, Saito, and that room.
Okay. Fair enough. Is this cube still bouncing around, throwing his hands up?
It's currently like bumping into the nose of the dragon, just throwing hands up in front of the dragon. As though it's trying to summon it back to life.
It's just looking at the dragon like, you want to go, bro?
I'm gonna walk towards the cube and the nose of this dragon.
Okay.
And I'm just... how close am I able to get to this cube? I'm not reaching out towards it or anything. I'm just calmly walking towards it.
You can just let me know how close you're trying to get up to be.
I'm getting, like, maybe 5 feet of it. And I'm gonna be right there at the nose is why.
Okay. If you get within 5 foot of it, it is just gonna start off continually throwing hands up in the air.
I'm gonna look down at it and go, what are you trying to show us?
And the eyes are gonna slowly roll back towards you.
Uh-huh.
And then they kind of scurry up the back towards the abdomen area, and
Uh-huh.
then just kind of plop there and not move. Arms in, everything. Just sit there on the side of this dragon.
I'm going to walk over towards that.
Geo would have been following, mostly
Sapphire.
curious.
So the Sapphire is like a solid, like, I guess 15 feet behind. I don't know.
And mind you, it's very well lit inside this magical cube between all of these floating crystals, but you can see that it is nighttime outside of there. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Uh,
Do I need to do a check to see what it's trying to show of any kind?
I mean, you can.
Perception, investigation?
Yeah, perception.
How about a 23?
Okay.
What do I see?
3. What you see and what you know of with, creatures of this nature, you are, prior to them showing up, you will know that this dragon had just recently passed. But you will notice the abdomen seems to be a little more bloated than usual, or larger than usual.
Uh-huh.
What say you, Sapphire?
No, that's what I notice.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
Master Dog's asleep.
Master Dog sleeping.
Master Dog.
We're moving forward. That's the last thing my brain caught.
Okay. We're staring at the dragon. Did you fall asleep there?
Half and half. I could hear words. My brain's just not processing them.
Okay, the dragon appeared to be more bloated than usual.
Okay, yeah, I'm not.
Master, you're the tortoise, right?
Yeah.
You will know what is going on here by recollection of a bloated abdomen area. What's your intelligence again?
14 with a +2.
14.
Yeah, you will know what's going on here. Out of game, this was a female dragon.
Obviously.
Oh no. Oh. Is she alive or dead?
You aren't aware. Rolf is.
I'm going to begin to feel the stomach.
Oh no.
Okay.
Trying to feel what it might be to see if my assumptions are correct.
As Roth is doing that, Sapphire's gonna be like, friend, I don't know how to put this delicately, but she's expecting.
That's what I'm assuming.
Ah, yes. That is yeah. That's it then. Do you happen to know if this dragon is Deceased or alive? Or God, I hope alive.
If it was alive, it would have most likely have already spoken or given birth.
True. We must see if the children are alive then. But I do not know how to do that.
So, I have two options for going about this. What was Chia trying to say?
She wasn't saying a word. She was just gonna see
Watch.
what's going on, see the writing on the wall, and turn away. Cover her eyes.
What's the tortoise doing?
The tortoise is waiting to hear your plan. She has an idea of what she knows what has to be done, but like doesn't know if she likes it. And they're just like, shit.
So, how close to the exit for this object or entity? How close is the distinction based off of feeling?
The distinction to exit.
Yep.
Uh, solid 12, 14 foot.
Okay. Cool. How close does it feel towards the outside skin of the dragon?
You can't really tell how far it is. Just that the abdomen itself is bloated.
Let's
Terrific. Rock's gonna draw a short sword.
fully make sure that this fantastic beast is actually deceased before we do that. We do not want to cause more unnecessary
You
damage.
draw your short sword, and the gelatinous chest of sorcery is just run itself off into a corner.
It's basically doing the same thing as Chia right now, right?
It's like, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it.
What am I gonna have to roll to see if the dragon's like to confirm?
Confirmed death.
Yeah.
Medicine.
Propagating.
I have a +6 to fucking hit, so even if I roll like low, unless I roll like stupid fucking low.
14.
Yep, that passes. You are aware that this thing is deceased just by further.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she's
So,
I'm just gonna turn to Roth. Just be like, well, friend, we don't have any other option.
Cover your ears.
Rob's going to reach into a pouch to pull out any scrap of cloth he might have to wrap it around the blade to give himself more control as he begins to make a cut. Do you want performance?
yeah.
Because he's trying to make this deep enough to split the skin open, but shallow enough not to possibly injure anything inside.
Okay.
With an 8, it was almost a 18, but motherfucking dice.
You misjudged the the strength of the hide.
Uh-huh.
Slowly, of course, is trying to assert more force, but when it gave way, it did give way, you were able to split it open to whatever depth um, that you want, but you did nick intestines.
Oh boy! The moment that scent hits, Rolf is gonna grunt. Do you want a con save? Or no?
Especially dragon's guts.
I had service issues there, so
A save, yes or no? From the smell. You still there, DM?
I think it's the camera's messing with me. I don't have very good bandwidth currently.
Master Dog?
What's up?
Your camera too.
Now we have
Oh.
viewers.
Okay. Do you want a con save for the smell?
No, not from you. From
From anybody nearby?
yeah.
Sapphire?
Sapphire's up by the head.
Oh, I'm good.
Is that far enough away to not do that?
Oh yeah.
Sapphire's just also like not looking. It's just like nah.
She is
Okay,
golden.
so yeah, no con save. Just
Cool.
you nick and test.
Cool. Am I able to find the object after searching? Its exact location after opening the skin up and feeling around. Probably up to the elbow inside of this.
Probably up to the elbow. Okay. If you're there, then it's gonna be very odd for the others because they're just seeing this you hang off of this astral mist. However, you tell that you're not quite there at elbow reach, but you've found the relative area being a little farther down the body as to where it's at, where those organs would be.
Alright. He's gonna split more skin to get to that location. Then he's gonna do his best to carefully extract it.
And roll me another performance.
A fucking 4? What is with dice?
That bounced off that 22.
Yeah, it did. DM, do you want to roll with that one or do you want to re-roll?
I'll let you reroll.
How about a fucking 18?
Okay, you find your way down to the organs. You find the material sac of which it would form said
Object.
creatures or objects within. Yeah.
Do I successfully extract it?
I'll go ahead and say that over enough time, like these guys are gonna have to watch you do this over the course of like 15, 20 minutes trying to get into it.
Yeah.
She is looking away, hands over her ears, and like occasionally glancing back. But every time she sees this, she just turns around and looks the other way real quick.
This is messing with Chia, isn't it?
It's messing with Sapphire too, because well,
You successfully pull this egg from it, being the size of and almost ready to drop egg.
Hmm.
So
I'm on.
we're
Go
a
ahead.
little larger than, an oblong basketball height,
So I pulled the egg.
but tall.
I pulled that egg out. It's
Uh-huh.
probably a decent amount of weight. Do you want me to do a nature check to see if the young inside possibly would still be alive?
At this point, I don't know. No, because you're gonna be covered in a bunch of shit, like you're extracting
Yeah.
or just finished extracting.
I would go with just finished. Went elbow deep real fucking quick.
Yeah. Now, all three of you are going to hear a faint bah come from the cavity of this thing.
Even me?
Yes. Alright. Just for the sake of Master Dog as well, because we are trying to slightly move along. Let's take a small intermission. Get up, move around a little bit, get the blood flowing again. Go to the bathroom.
Yes,
Yep.
you need to piss.
It's fine. Unless
Go make a cup of coffee, Master Dog.
I was gonna
coffee.
say, could we call it here? 'Cause I gotta finish putting sewing meat tomorrow.
we'll call it here at the extraction.
Alrighty.
And it'll be noted.
Begin at extracting.
At extraction. Got it. Alrighty. Well,
Yep.
oh, hold on. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm outie. Be good.
Bye, Al.
Alrighty, everybody. Like you said, thank you so much everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We will be doing D&D campaigns like this more or less every Saturday. So we'll be doing these more often, similar style. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful morning, night, dawn, or dusk, and we look forward to seeing y'all next time. Y'all want to say bye?